I'm back, and today's video I'm going to be looking at clippers. Obviously there are a lot of different types of clippers, and coming from a hairdressing perspective we use them differently to a barber would. But I'm going to look at the basic forms of clippers and why you're going to have these clippers and what's their purpose within the salon. So the first set we're going to look at are our traditional clippers. Most salons will have this type of clipper. They may be cordless or they may have a cord on them. The difference whether they're cordless or not, obviously other than the fact that cordless you haven't got the lead there, okay, is the motor within them. A set of cordless clippers is going to have a high revolution motor, but it's going to run at a very low setting. So for general work these are really good. Whereas if you can get the corded type, they have a high revolution motor that runs at a very high speed. So they have a little bit more power to them and a little bit more use than these ones. The second set we're looking at are called balding clippers. And these really are, for hairdressers, what makes the difference of being able to get a very close fade or a zero fade. As you can see, they have a cord, okay, so they're a lot more powerful. They will go through most types of hair, and I mean even to the extent you could probably go through a llama with a set of these. They really are sort of very, very powerful. The second thing you'll notice is that they don't have an adjuster on them, and if you look at the blades they virtually meet, and the teeth within that are very, very fine. You'll also notice that there are no ridges or grooves on the underside of this. They will still take a clipper guard, so you can put a clipper guard on them. But basically what this now means is that when you put these against the head, every single bit of hair and skin is being pushed up in to meet this very fine blade. Meaning really that if I put this across my beard, it would look like I have actually had a shave. Whereas if you compare them next to our traditional hairdressing clippers, you can see the teeth are wider, the blades don't totally meet, and like I said, these little ridges here allow skin and hair to escape the actual clipper, meaning you'll never get as close as you will with these. Is this type here. So this is sort of a hybrid. So if you can only afford one set of clippers to begin with, this is one that I would suggest. It sits in between really those two. You can see it still has an adjuster, but the blades do virtually meet. And you can also see that although the plate has slight ridges on it, they're not as deep as our first set of clippers. So they do give you a very good blend. They're also a corded clipper, so they are again very, very powerful. And they have a real nice feel to them as well. Recap on sort of what all of the clippers do. So if I was going to do a guy's haircut, I may start by going up the head with a guard, a number 3 on these. Okay, I would then go up with my balding clippers, okay, halfway up, and this would give me that really, really close zero fade. And then to blend the line that I've created between those two, you could either use this one with a guard and use the adjuster to blend out, or you could go in with your cordless ones, and these are again very good for blending out any fade lines or any lines in the head that you have. So really all three have their purpose, all three have their use. If you can only afford one, I'd say go for that type of clipper, but definitely those two combined are going to give you the best result. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next week.